Raising ducks is becoming more popular for a number of reasons, including income potential. Ducks can be a source of income through the sale of eggs, ducklings, and meat. Duck eggs can be priced higher than chicken eggs in cities due to supply and demand. Duck meat is a delicacy in many areas and can be sold at a premium at fine restaurants. Health. Ducks are less likely to get sick and have stronger immune systems than other poultry. Adaptability. Ducks are hardy and can tolerate cold and heat. They can also forage for food and require minimum shelter from bad weather. Pest control. Ducks eat a variety of garden pests, including slugs, snails, grubs, flies, and mosquito larvae. They also eat weed seeds. Manure. Ducks produce a lot of manure that can be used as fertilizer. Feathers. Ducks produce useful feathers. Entertainment. Ducks are entertaining and can be fun companions. They can play with toys, beg for cuddles, and even kisses. Ease of handling. Ducks are easy to herd. Some concerns about raising ducks include predators. Predators Ducks are vulnerable to predators like dogs, raccoons, and foxes because they are mostly unable to fly and are clumsy on land. Messiness. Ducks are messy, so their pen needs to be cleaned and hosed down. Water. Ducks need more water and larger water containers for bathing. Malnutrition. Ducks can easily suffer from malnutrition and even become permanently deformed if the proper nutrition isn't provided in their rapid growth period. 10 things that made raising ducks easier for me. Number 1, coop with hardware cloth is essential if you ask me. Regular poultry netting that is included with most coops will not keep predators out. I spent the extra $100 per roll of half-inch hardware cloth. It took about 1 1/3 rolls to cover my structure. Trust me, it's worth it. I had several visits from Mr. Fox and even engaged a raccoons that was climbing on top and searching the perimeter to gain access to the coop. Number 2, feeders come in handy when life is busy. It's a good feeling you once you fill them up and you know your flock is good for the time that you're away. These 2 feeders I purchased from Tractor Supply. They are great for the beginning stages of your duckling life. The small one is good for the first couple weeks while my ducklings are eating the duck crumble I provide. Once ducks are a little bigger and eating the duck pellets, I prefer to upgrade to this feeder. By the time your ducklings outgrow this feeder, they should be ready to go outside. Once outside, I use this homemade feeder made from 4-inch PVC pipe. I use 2. They hold about 8 pounds of feed each. Depending on the season and the number of ducks I have in my flock, I can usually get about 4 to 9 days. You'll get longer time frames during the spring, summer, and fall months when there's other plants and bugs for your flock to enjoy. Number 3, foldable pools. I use foldable pools as a primary water source for the flock and as a brooder when needed. These pools I purchased from Amazon are sturdy and rip resistant. Smart lighting. Smart lighting is just a smart idea. It helps you see your flock and spot predators when your flock is being hunted. Having smart lighting, you can brighten up your flock night from anywhere you have internet access. Number 5, water stations. Water stations change as ducklings grow. When ducklings first arrive, I start out in this plastic bowl. This size is perfect for newborns. As my flock grows, I upgrade to this heavy Pyrex bowl. With each bowl, I use the lid with a section cutaway, leaving enough room for them to fit their head. This helps keep the water clean for a few hours. Using a heavy bowl like Pyrex prevents tipping as the ducks gain weight. Here's a tote that I modified to make a less mess watering station. I cut a small hole on the lid in the middle along one of the long sides. Then I place 4 3-inch holes, what will be the front of the water station. Number 6, these 0G hoses are flexible and tough. I use 2, one that runs from the faucet to the duck coop, and one I use as my general purpose hose. Number 7, I connect a smart valve to the hose that supplies water to the coop. This way I can add water to my water station or pool from anywhere I have internet access. This comes in handy so I don't have to run back and forth when cleaning their water station. And when I'm on vacation and unavailable to clean the water station, at least I can turn on the water to flood the station or pool. Number 8, another multi-use item is a dog pen. I purchased this 16-panel dog pen that works perfectly for a few different situations. First, I use them as a border for a brooder. Second, I use them when I want to display my flock in the front yard. Third, I use them inside the coop if I need to separate the flocks. Number 9, totes. Don't you just love a good tote? I use totes as a brooder, storage for duck feed, and duckling transport. Number 10, I can only vouch for 2 feed choices. First, organic duck crumble. I feed this to my ducklings for the first 2 weeks. After that, they should be big enough to start Purina duck feed. These 2 products ensure your ducklings are strong and healthy. They will finish out their adult life eating Purina duck feed as well as any fruits and vegetables I provide. Well, there you have it. 10 items that made my life easier raising ducks. I put the coop with hardware cloth at number 1 for a reason. In addition to Mr. Fox, I've recently been under attack from raccoons. As you can see from this photo, they are relentless in their attempt to gain access. If it wasn't for this half-inch hardware cloth, I'd definitely be mourning the loss of members of the flock. Comment down below if you had items that made your life easier raising ducks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and see the upgrades and antics of these crazy birds.